Hey there. So this is episode 2 of my spooky season mini reviews, and I just got done watching one of my all-time favorite horror films, and that's Psycho, starring Janet Leigh and Anthony Perkins. It's the 1961, and Janet Leigh, I think, is absolutely stunning in this film. Her performance is just everything, and she plays the role of Marion Crane. And then there's, of course, Anthony Perkins as Norman Bates, and honestly, I can't imagine any other actor from his time playing the role. So that was just perfect casting right there. But it is, Alfred Hitchcock did make the film. However, the script is based on the book by Robert Bloch, which this is actually on my spooky season to read list. Actually, I've not read the book, even though I'm a huge fan of the film. But I will be reading this and perhaps talking about this in a future episode. And I will also add, too, that one thing I do appreciate about not just Psycho, but of a lot of Hitchcock's work in general, is that his films, at least for the most part, come off as very timeless. They don't really come off as really films of their time. They seem like they can really take place either in the time period it was made in, which a lot of Hitchcock's, at least his more popular films, the ones that I've seen, were filmed and originally made in the 1950s and 60s. And a lot of his films, like I said, they have just this very, very timelessness to them, and they're not really particularly all that dated, at least not for the most part. And I think with Psycho, I do think that that's why the 1998 remake actually worked as well as it did, at least in my opinion, and I'll be talking about that in a future episode. But yes, definitely check out Psycho if you haven't, the original 1961. And it's actually quite spooky, if you will. So yeah, that is episode 2. And yeah, what's on your to-watch list this spooky season? I'd love to hear it. So see you in the next episode.